Am I in focus? It's always the question. Am I in focus? Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, we are back and today, we're gonna go through a real quick makeup routine for the summertime. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. Not only are you gonna have glowy skin, but you're gonna have protected skin. That's right, okay? If there is anything that I can preach in my life, okay, it's that SPF is the best anti-aging practice that you can practice to protect your skin from the aging process. I tried to make that sound scientific, but like it just came out sounding stupid. Anyway, if you really want to fight aging, take it from someone who knows and spend a lot of time in a tanning bed wearing SPF and protecting your skin from the damage of the sun and the environment around you. That is the absolute best anti-aging practice literally ever. Literally ever. SPF. Protect your damn skin. That is my religion and I'm sticking to it, okay? I will die on that hill. Wear SPF. Okay, now that I've said all of that and I literally just am being redundant, I want to show you guys a few products that I have been using that I honestly love and are protective to my skin for the summertime. They give me glowing skin and they protect my skin. Those two things we are absolutely chasing after this summer, okay? Like, can we not, please? Okay. So I'm gonna really quickly do my makeup because it's only a few products. Like, think going to the beach and sitting under this beautiful sun and it's breezy and you hear the seagulls and the ocean and... Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Anyway, imagine sitting out anywhere this summer, just enjoying the outdoors, and I just spit all over my table, and you don't have to worry about your skin and being sunburned and things like that because the products that you're using are not only good for you, they have ingredients in it that are gonna nourish your skin and also protect your skin. So that is so important. So let's go over a few things, and this is like my go-to summer protective skin makeup look. Oh my god, I have got to get started, okay? Like, can you shut up, Jen, please? Shut up. First things first, always do your skincare no matter what. I've done my skincare, I went, got dressed, did my hair, whole 9 yards. I always make sure that I do my skincare first. That's number one. Number two, if you're not big on coverage on your skin, like any kind of like foundation or any kind of tint on your skin, that's totally fine. I always suggest the Anthelios by La Roche-Posay. This is SPF 60. You can get this from Target, you can get it from Ulta, you can get it from Amazon. I will absolutely link this one down below. This one actually is almost empty. I got this last year, I'm still using it. Like, it's, I think, around $40-45 US, and oh my god, I am obsessed. It has a white like tint to it, but once it like absorbs into the skin, it goes on clear. So don't use too much. My rule is always 2 lines. So I do a line on my index finger, a line on my middle finger, and that's that. I rub it together and I put it on my skin. That's my rule, the 2-finger rule. So I'm gonna link this down below for you guys, but this is my absolute go-to sunscreen for like every day. If I'm not going to be wearing makeup, I put this on over top of all of my skincare. I wouldn't put this on under makeup. Any kind of sunscreen is actually supposed to reflect the sun rays off of your skin, so it will have almost like a barrier to it, and sometimes it can kind of like pill and ball up on the skin and you get like this weird like... Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you know, you know. Personally, I find that any sunscreen really kind of does that. If you use too much of it, I would just make sure that you're keeping it very, very thin and then reapplying. You're not supposed to put a ton on, and that's not supposed to protect you for the rest of the day. Like, you have to be applying things in thin layers, especially if you're going somewhere where you're just going to be in straight sun for hours at a time. Keep reapplying if you can, and you're not going to be wearing makeup. But I'll show you something at the very end where you can keep reusing the product to help protect your skin too. So I have a lot more protective products coming. So that's number one. If you weren't going to wear any makeup, I love finishing off my skincare routine with this guy. So first up on the docket today is the Kosas Dream Beam Sunlit Comfy Smooth Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 40. this guy right here. I think on the Sephora app when I went to go look at it, it's like the Dream Beam Sunlit Silicone Free SPF. I don't know. They absolutely changed the name of it and I'm like, what? It's like the longest name ever. Like I can't, but it's the best product ever. So I don't really care. This stuff, I swear to God, this stuff is literally freaking amazing. Like I cannot. First of all, it's SPF 40, which is amazing. Sometimes after I do my skincare, if I don't put this on, I just put this on and it has a bit of a tint to it. It's like a little bit of like a bronzing tint. And oh my God, it's amazing. Number one, it's going to protect your skin. Number two, it's going to give you a beautiful tinted bronzy glow. Number three, if you have a foundation that you use like in the winter time and it's like a little bit lighter, you know we all have those foundations that are a little bit too light for us that we use like fall, winter into spring. And then all of a sudden we need like a darker sunscreen or a darker foundation for the summertime. This is amazing for mixing with those lighter foundations to actually match your skin. So for my lighter skin tone girls out there, honestly, like what better product to use than not only a protected one, a really good one for you, a really healthy one, really clean one, and has a little bit of a tint that you can actually match your lighter foundation to your now bronzier kind of like summer skin. Oh, amazing. I love it. So we are actually going to be starting with the Dream Beam Sunlit SPF 40 from Kosas. So the applicator is also amazing. Like, look at it. It doesn't get dirty at all. All the product stays inside. Like, can we not please? Oh my God, amazing. So usually I do a line on my forehead and both of my cheeks like so. And I have to find my, here we go. So don't judge me for this, but this is my brush that I use for like my tinted sunscreens, my Kosas. I use it a couple times and then I wash it. I promise. This is actually after like 1 or 2 times of putting tinted sunscreen or whatever we're gonna go through today on. And I just lightly kind of brush this around. And as you can see, it does give a little bit, that's why it's hard because it has my birthmark on it, but you know, it does have a little bit of a bronzy color to it. And we're just gonna kind of press this all in. Now this stuff you can swipe. It's like a skincare sunscreen, so this stuff you can swipe all around. You don't have to press into the skin. Yes, it needs to adhere to pores, but it really just like, it's not really a makeup product. It is definitely more of like a skincare product. Like as you can see, it definitely gives a bronze. Definitely gives a bronze. It even kind of hides my head scar, which is like amazing. I even go on top of my eyelids, underneath of my eyes. And I do have a code. This is the Anissa skincare brush. Sorry, I never even said the brush. This is the Anissa all over skincare brush, which is like so old. I've had this for years. I love these brushes. I have multiples of these and I have a code with them. I think it's Jen 15 or is it just Jen? I think it's just Jen. Oh my God, I have to check that. I don't know. The code will, my link in my code will be down below in the description box. But I love, love, love these skincare brushes. I mean, Glow. Can we talk about Glow, please? Glow. Okay. I always make sure that whatever excess I have on my brush, I just bring down onto my neck. It's really not like any crazy, I have a hair on my face. I can feel it. Freaking dog hair. When I put this on, it really doesn't have so much of a pigment to it where it's going to give me like that line. It really does blend out nicely, which is also like a benefit for it too. So we'll be linking this down below. Sometimes I just wear this just to make it look like I have a little something on my face and I don't look pale and just gross. If I want to be like extra protected, I always start my makeup routine with this. Just, you know, you can never be too protected, in my opinion. Now, on my channel, I've talked about these products before, but if for any reason you don't have a tinted sunscreen at all, I love just like a tinted moisturizer or sheer skin tint because these are actually packed with skincare. They're gonna nourish your skin, and although maybe it's not gonna reflect the sun rays off of your skin, it's still gonna nourish your skin and really just make it nice and moisturized throughout the day and just protect it. So for me, I love, love, love the Kosas BB like burst gel. This one is infused with, it doesn't say. Okay, just kidding. So it just says light buildable coverage, hydrating burst of serious skincare, smoothing and blurring effect, and vibrant, fresh look. Love that for us. I have medium neutral, number 23, but this is a little bit too dark for me, so I do mix it with the Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint. Now, I personally love mixing these together, not only for pigment reasons, just because I don't know, I just feel like they protect my skin and they nourish my skin more than anything. So love both of these alone, but also love them together. This is the Sheer Skin Tint from Summer Fridays. It's just a light coverage. It is infused with squalene and I forget the other one. I don't know, I forget the other one, but anyway, both are infused with amazing amounts of skincare. So this one I have in shade 1, which is a little bit too light for me. So honestly, when I mix this with either this or my Kosas Dream Beam, yeah, it's happening. It's just this like magic skincare, skin tint magic that happens on my face, and I'm just like, just here for it, to be completely honest. Now, if you have oily skin, this is gonna be a ton of skincare on your face. So you're probably gonna be like extra glowy, extra oily. Sometimes too much skincare can actually not harm us. It can make your makeup actually wear off a little bit faster because it's just too much. So if you have oily skin, make sure you do a very light coverage of skincare before your makeup, and then maybe just use one skin tint, skin moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, whatever it is. Too much skincare can sometimes be a little bit too much. Just make sure that you're definitely using something with an SPF because we want to stay protected. So with that being said, my favorite now, oh my god, I'm almost out of my Anthelios SPF 60, so I was like, you know what, I was at Target last week, 2 weeks ago, I don't know, I'm at Target like every day, like I can't. I went and I saw that they had the tinted mineral broad spectrum SPF 50 tinted sunscreen, and I'm like, okay, this is my chance. I'm gonna try it out. Now, I put it on like literally that night just to see how it felt like before I went and like washed my face for the night and got in the shower. And I have to say, I was like, oh, not only does it have like a beautiful tint to it, but it's not a lot of coverage and it just kind of like evened things out. And I'm like, So I was like, okay, I have to share it with you guys because I'm obsessed. First of all, if you've been here with me for a while, you know I love La Roche-Posay. Second of all, if you give me anything with SPF in it, and it gives me like this beautiful glowy, just like kind of even skin look, you best bet I'm spending my hard-earned dollars on that product. Okay, I'm just saying. We're gonna be using this today because I really want to show it to you guys. Plus, I will link the video of these guys that I've used before down below in the description box, so you can check them out as well. If you have dry skin, like my dry skin girlies, like this is where it's at. Oh, love these products. But this one is good for anyone. Like anyone can use a tinted sunscreen. Like let's talk about it. Dry, normal, combination, oily, whatever. This is where it's at right here, boo-boo. Okay, this is where it's at. You always want to make sure that you shake it up really well. Anything liquid, obviously, you always want to shake up really well. We're going to use some of this. First, I'm going to do just a little bit of concealer. So just like a little bit under my eyes, not a lot. Of course, I'm using my Kosas one. I will tag this down below. You guys know that this is like my absolute favorite. Get my Ska. Guys, I recently went viral on Instagram and I have like 2.2 million views on like my one video where it's like transitioning from like when I cut open my head to when I was wearing this and this. That's it. And people were like, that's fake. And I'm like, no, it's not. People were like legit getting like angry at me. I was like, literally internet trolls are out of freaking control. Like they are unhinged. Internet trolls are unhinged, okay? And like some of like nurses were like commenting and they were like, that's not real because like the bandages that I had on top of it were actually used to hold an IV on. I mean, I used to be in healthcare. I used to draw blood all the time and I used to literally help nurses start IVs. Like I'm not in healthcare anymore, so I can say that. I used to literally help nurses start IVs. You use these, I forget what the hell they're called, but they're like these the clear like bandages that go over to hold an IV in. They had 2 of them on top because the numbing cream was like dripping down my face because like the cut was like obviously like on an angle, and people were like, that's not real because no, I'm an ER nurse and that's not what you use to put over top of a cut. And I'm like, no, that's not what you use to put over your cut. It's just because it was sliding in my face. They're like, oh my God. And they just like threw something that would be sticky to hold the numbing cream in place. And I'm like, people really be like jumping to conclusions. Like, maybe we were just like, I don't know, just trying to find something to hold it on. Like, just ask a question. Just be like, wait, why did they use those? Don't be like, that's not real. Like, yes, it is. Okay, I really went headfirst into a dresser and you really could see my skull. I hate to break it to you, okay? Come on now, stop being a fool. Stop being a fool. Yeah, so that went viral and you know, it is what it is. People are gonna say and think what they want. I could literally care less. Like, some of them were like really rude, and I will report a comment faster than you can say report. Like, I will literally be like, nope, I'm reporting you as bullying, okay? Because internet trolls need to be shut the hell down, and like, I'm not gonna waste my time and energy commenting back on a stupid comment. No, I'm just gonna report you and we're gonna absolutely delete that. I don't like that kind of energy here. Don't bring that type of negative energy to any of my social platforms. Like, that's not how we roll around here. If you wanna roll and be a troll, this ain't the place. I don't play those games, boo-boo. Nope, absolutely not. Now that we have a little bit of concealer on, and honestly, that just brightened me up. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about how that just like brightened me up a little bit? Like, shh. It already thunderstormed this morning. Like, I cannot. It's gonna be hot and humid today. Rude. So I'm just going to, I shook this up really good. Line, line, line. Oh my God, that's actually probably too much, but like, you know how we roll here. You know I roll with the too much product. Back to my all over skincare brush. There's a hair. Swipe to move it, press to press it in. Swipe to move. Press it in. Look at that. What in the hell? Make sure you get your ears. Make sure you get your ears now. Perfect. And just do my forehead. And like, honestly too, I feel like it covers my scar pretty well. Like, you can't see my scar. Like, that's insane to me. And like, we literally have the lightest amount of skincare on, or product on. What the hell am I saying? I do like to get my eyelids. People forget to get their eyelids when it comes to product. Now, hold on. Disclaimer. I don't like putting like a ton of product on. Like, if anything, concealer and powder only when I'm doing like actual makeup. But if we're just doing like a quick like, hey, we're going to the beach, we need to protect every inch of our skin kind of look, then yeah, I'm gonna just lightly feather any of that product over top of my eyelids and also underneath of my eyelids as well. I also saw by Supergoop, they have a like a dry shampoo powder, kind of like my Day Fairy Duster dry shampoo, but it's SPF for your scalp. And I'm like, I need that. I'm getting that, and we're gonna do a review on it, I think. God darn it, I have another, where's this hair? Freaking dog hairs, I swear to God. My corgis just be shedding like cray, and I can't. So yeah, we're gonna try the Supergoop SPF powder for our scalp, because people legit, like, how do you put on SPF like on your scalp? And like, let's face it, like, unless you're wearing like a hat and like you have a ton of hair like me, how are you gonna protect your scalp? Like, I have definitely gotten burn on my scalp. I can't. So we're gonna try it out. Stay tuned for that. I mean, guys, seriously, way better than when we started. Like, how about that? Next up, if I want to have a little bit of color, if you want to have a little bit of color by like having some bronzer on or some blush, cool. I'm gonna be using my Patrick Ta double cream powder duos. So this is the cream bronzer and powder duo in She's Bronzed, and I'm just gonna do a little bit around like in like the C right here. Yeah, don't know what I should call that. Kind of like on my forehead, down my temple, and then down my cheeks, and maybe a little bit of my jawline. Maybe just a little. Look at that. Look at me. Everything will be linked down below. Okay, stop that nonsense. I'm gonna do a little bit of this just to put some angles back in my face, some color back in my face. I mean, you shouldn't need a lot because, I mean, it's tinted sunscreen. It's so sheer. We love that for us. And like, if you still want to be protected, but you need more coverage, or you want more coverage, do this and maybe a little bit of this, or this and a little bit of this. Like, honestly, don't be afraid to mix products up and try them out. See how they go. Do it. I love it. Makeup is like a science experiment sometimes. Like, I'm here for it, okay? I am here for it. Going in with the Patrick Ta again, cream powder duo. This is the blush in Not Too Much. And I'm just gonna do a little bit on my cheeks. Again, just to give a little bit of color again. I mean, if you're gonna be out in the sun, you're gonna be getting color. Like, no matter what, you're gonna be getting color. Like, we try to protect as much as possible, but that's as much as you can do, okay? Like, stop that. Ain't nothing gonna be perfect, boo, okay? Stop it. This is the My Flawless Contour as well from my Kitco. You guys know I love these freaking brushes. I'll put a link down below for the brushes. I do not have a code with them or anything, but they are just amazing. So to set the face a little bit, you can use like a powder foundation to have a little bit more coverage, but for me, on days like today where I'm just gonna be outside, I know it's gonna be warm, I know the sun's gonna be out, I'm just gonna use like a setting powder. This is the House Lab ones. This is in transparent. Love this one, it's great. I've also been using my La Mer, the powder. Both of these, this one's a little cheaper than this one. The La Mer is very expensive. Granted, I got it at the outlet store, so it was much cheaper. But if you don't have an outlet store near you, I know the La Mer one can be pretty pricey. But I have to say I am obsessed with it. And it has a little bit of like a mica in it. Like, it has like a good glow to it, but again, like I get it. The one by Lady Gaga is great. Also the one by Givenchy. I mean, of course, that's like my go-to. Again, very expensive though. I get it, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. These last for years. Years. So when you do the math, it isn't like too terrible. I have to justify it, okay? Stop it. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the La Mer. This is the triangular puff from, I think it's just the puff from Rose and Ben. I also love the one from my Kitco, but I have to clean mine. So we're gonna use this one from Rose and Ben because it's not too dirty yet. If you have any creasing, then definitely make sure that you work out any creases. I don't really have any creases because, again, the amount of makeup and product that we're actually putting on is super thin, which is how makeup should be going on in the first place. You won't be creasing if you don't put a ton on. Creasing is just makeup product that doesn't have a place to go because it's too much. I need to be stopped. Like, literally, I need to be stopped. So I'm just gonna actually have a little tiny bit creasing right here. Perfect. I'm just gonna set around the eyes first. I always start with the eyes first. Press this all in. You can actually see where the powder stopped it, or stops. Stopped it. Stopped what? Look how nice and smooth now. Beautiful. I always start with my eyes first. I just want to set my eyes before they crease. That's pretty much my method to my madness there. Set my eyes, and then I go in through the T-zone next, and then I just kind of like, any excess I have, I just kind of go throughout my face. Oh my gosh, look how like light and pretty that looks. Oh, I love it. This is the Maybelline Build a Brow pen and brow gel duo. I love these things. I honestly just use them for the outer portion of my brow. I'm just gonna kind of fill in just a little bit. Oh my god, the sun's coming out now. Oh god, it's gonna be a sauna outside. Just gonna lightly throw these through here. Literally, I love these pens. Like, they really don't give off a ton of pigment, and at first I'm like, dude, seriously? Like, there's nothing coming out. But then I'm like, you know what? I actually kind of like that, especially on days like today where like I literally just want a little bit through my brows just to kind of make them stand out a little bit more. And then on the other side, it has like this little baby mascara spoolie and the gel on the other side, and you just kind of comb them up. You can't really get any easier than that, you know what I'm saying? And like, this is great for travel. Like, literally, boom, done, inside your makeup bag. You just can't beat that. So yeah, whenever I do this kind of look, like if I'm going to the beach or like to my parents' pool or something, go hang out, I always just do a little bit of mascara. I don't use anything else on my eyes. I curl them a little bit if I am really feeling up to it that day. Okay, if I don't have the energy for it, I'm not gonna do it. Depends on what mood I'm in, to be completely honest, if I'm gonna curl my lashes or not, okay? Like, I can't. This is the Shiseido one. So as you can see, I mean, look at that. Look at that. I can't. Now, if you have oily eyelids, and now we're going through and just like putting on all this stuff with like all this skincare in it, it's just gonna make it more oily. That's where the setting powder really comes in. Now, I love a good setting powder because it really is just the powder that's been milled down. There's no pigments in it, there's no fillers in it, nothing like that. I love a good setting powder. Use the setting powder to absorb some of that moisture, some of that oil. And if you absolutely need to, take a little bit in your fingers and just pat it through your lashes and then put on your mascara. I don't use waterproof mascara. Only reason why is because I just feel like waterproof really damages the lashes. Like if you use it every single day, it almost creates like a cylinder around your lashes to protect it, and it hardens. Over time, I feel as though it's extremely damaging to your lashes. So I only use waterproof when I am like going to an event. I mean, honestly, I don't go anywhere, so I really just use regular mascara. If you have issues with your mascara running, make sure that you are putting on a little bit of setting powder where your lashes look like almost white, and then go in with your regular mascara. Now, if you were going to the pool for the day or a beach and you planned on going in the water, obviously wear waterproof mascara. I don't go in water. I'll go in the pool, but I don't go in no ocean, okay? I'm on the East Coast, boo-boo. I ain't in no like tropical island, clear like I can see to the bottom type of water, okay? No, sweetheart, no, you can't see your feet when you get into our ocean, okay? Like I can't. I ain't getting in the ocean. No lake, no ocean, no nothing. If you plan on like obviously like jumping in a damn pool, yeah, wear your waterproof mascara. But if I know I'm just gonna be outside just to be outside, yeah, of course I just use regular mascara. This is the Sky High mascara from Maybelline, and I have to say I didn't really like I liked it at first. I didn't love it. But it's growing on me. It's growing on me. I just had to get used to the wand. It's not my favorite, but it's growing on me. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I do like it. Put way too much on my bottom lashes, but you know what? So be it. Ugh. I cannot. Now that mascara is on and my nose has started to run. Yeah, like I don't think this mascara is that bad. Like it's nice. I like. Okay, so now that all the cream products are on, I'm just gonna go back in with a small amount of blush. I was gonna put on the powder bronzer, but I don't like the pigment in the She's Bronzed palette. This it just doesn't have a lot of pigment for me and I hate it. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of blush. Now that has almost too much. After your like setting powder and stuff, I'm just gonna go in, set with a little bit of blush. You're gonna be outside all day. Make sure that you're just setting things with some powder. Damn, nose is running. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then last but not least, I like to have a little bit of highlighter. If you have oily skin, obviously you maybe want to stay away from the highlighter. Not only is there a lot of skincare and stuff in the products that we use, but you have oily skin, so those oils are going to come through on your face. So maybe stay away from the highlighter because eventually your skin's going to be your own natural highlighter. But for me, I'm just going to use a little bit of this palette from Hourglass. I always forget that I have this, and I have to say, I love it. This is the Ambient Light palette. It has 3 different shades of like a beautiful highlighter in it. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly, just like, oh, like look at that. Oh my God, I love this palette. I always forget that I have it, you know, honestly. And it just kind of gives us like the lightest amount of like shimmer surface. Yeah. For my lips, I'm just gonna do a lip balm. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. It would be better to have something with an SPF in it, I know, but this is what I have next to me and I honestly love it. There are some that have SPF out there, which I can add to this. Oh my God, I can't with my life. I'll try to find some good ones with some SPF in it, but I absolutely love these lip butter balms. Oh my God, they're so nice. Also, Summer Fridays does a lip oil. I am an actual mess. Summer Fridays also does a lip oil. It's actually out in my purse. If you want to look for something with a little bit of pigment in it, that beautiful moisturizing lip oil is also amazing. Plus, it's going to keep your lips nice and nourished all day long. Yes, I will try to find one with SPF in it. So this is our Summer Glowy Protected Skin look. Look at me. Like I look bronze. I have some color. I look a little bit more awake. And I know once I go outside, I've got a few layers of SPF on that I know I am not going to burn. Like I know I'm going to go out for a run later on and I'm like, I'm cool because yeah, I have SPF on, so yeah. Oh, wait, I have one more, hold on. Guys, I almost forgot the very last step. For the last step of this entire routine, I have not shared this yet, I don't think on my channel, but last year I found the Kate Somerville Makeup Setting Spray SPF 50 Uncomplicated SPF 50 Soft Focus Makeup Setting Spray Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Sunscreen. Yeah, guys, I went there. I found a setting spray that not only is gonna set your makeup, but it's SPF freaking 50. And this is the step that you're gonna need to protect your skin all day long. How about them apples? Okay, how about them apples? Of course, you wanna make sure that you shake it up really good. Just like that. You've not only set your makeup, but you've actually put yet another layer of protection onto your skin. Like, can we not? Can we not? Someone? Okay. I absolutely love this stuff. Throw it in your beach bag and you reapply every 50 minutes. Let's see what it says. Shake well prior to use. Avoid spraying on or around your eye area. Close your mouth, obviously, because it does not taste good. Hold can 8 to 10 inches from face and spray in clockwise motion. Clockwise, so this way for me, but that's gonna be counterclockwise for you guys. Do not apply in windy conditions. Use well in a well-ventilated area. Just keep it away from your eyes. So like, do it on the outer portions of your face. Okay, I don't think I got it in my eyes. Yeah, I think I'm okay. But look at my skin. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, say something. Say, mama don't look good. Go ahead. Look at that. Look at that glow. This is honestly like the final last step. Oh, chef's kiss. Throw it in your beach bag. You're ready to go. You can not only keep setting your makeup over again and revamping it, but you're protecting your damn skin. Like, it's safe. Because I know I ain't trying to spray like Tropicana on my damn face. Like, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. And if I keep trying to apply like this guy, I can't, because you be just the one. And it's a huge bottle. I don't even know how much this was. I can't remember. But anyway, this honestly, like, amazing. Amazing. Of course, linking this down below for you guys. Before I end this video, I know all the protection, like I can't. So I have been using the Kopari. I think that's how you say Kopari? Kopari? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. This is the Rose Gold Sun Shield Body Glow SPF 45. I found this in Ulta one day and I put it on like the back of my hand, and it was, first of all, it smelled amazing. Second of all, rose gold, done, sold. Third of all, it was SPF 45 and it was the most beautiful glow literally ever. So like when I'm outside just like reading a book or whatever, I'll put some like on my shoulders, on my arms, and I actually apply it with my body brush from Anissa. You can do it with your hands too, but I love just like being able to like buff it on with this brush. Again, Anissa Beauty, amazing with their brushes. I freaking love this stuff. It's absolutely amazing. And like, just imagine on the beach, like with your bathing suit on, and you're all beautiful and glowy and shimmery, but you're also protecting your skin. Like, goodbye. Okay, goodbye. I'm trying to be all the glowy with all the protection. This is glow and protection all in one. Like, honestly, all these products are. Like, I can't. Guys, glowy and protected is the theme of the summer. I love it, love it, love it. Love this stuff. Love everything that we use today. I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys. Of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. Stay glowy and protected this summer. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and of course let me know what you think. So I love you all so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.